very short time. This is only my 5th class on Verbling with the group class. So I'm still a little nervous because I don't always know how to use all the controls, and I don't know everybody yet.
Let me say something. I have been on Verbling more than, I guess, 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. But if you looked up the experienced teachers, the first classes, like Chet, Lisa, or the others, you will really enjoy it because it's really funny. Their first time, they cannot control anything. They cannot use the tools or something.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
possible to watch their first classes?
Yes, of course. I have published them on their Facebook page. You could find it on their YouTube page, and it's really funny. I suggest everyone to see that because it's really. I'm. How can I explain it? It's really funny. Some of
Okay.
them, most of them in the first classes, your fifth classes, and I think you're really experienced right now. But you have to watch the other teachers' first classes.
Okay, I'll do that. Luckily, I have some experience teaching in the classroom for 6 years, and then I've been working online for a year. It's just I'm new to Verbling. And I tend to be shy around people I don't know. So I feel happy because a couple of you I have met before, but most of you are new to me. So it's great to meet all of you, and I'm sure as we get to know each other today, um, I will relax even more. Um, so yeah, it's I'll be sure to try to find those Facebook pages and watch those videos because perhaps they will really boost my confidence.
Don't worry, Lisa. Don't worry.
Let me say something. I will post you at least 5 of the experienced teachers' first classes links.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you.
Yes.
I would appreciate it. Um, okay. Yeah, I sometimes think back to my very first class ever as a teacher, and it was in China, and I'd only been in China for a few days, and everything was so new, and teaching was new, and I had zero training. I got this job through a friend of the family, and I had no idea what I was doing. Um, and
You
during
know,
the
it's not about teaching because all of you, I know, you're really experienced teachers, but it's about Hangouts, Google, Burbling tools.
Right, that's the hardest part. But during the break in my first lesson, I had to run away and cry because I was so shy. But everybody else was so shy too, and that was the problem. I didn't understand is that in that situation, my students were too shy to talk. And I felt shy, and then they didn't talk to me, and I was like, ah! So once I got a couple students to start talking, everything just started getting better. So thank you for helping break the ice. That does really help, and the funny stories also really help. So today we're going to be doing an activity with some photographs, describing them, with a little bit of a listening activity as well. But most of today's lesson is going to be about describing photographs and talking about what we think the photographer was thinking, so some hypothetical situations, what's going on using our imagination. Our first photo, let's see here, speaking of the tools, I need to pull this. So the first photograph that we're going to look at is here. Okay. Can everybody see?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, without giving you any information, without leading you on in any way, what are your initial thoughts looking at this photograph? What words come to mind?
You have to address someone.
Oh, right. I forget that sometimes. I forget to come back. Thank you. And then I can't see your names. Oh, let's see. Antonio, would you like to go first?
Okay, no problem.
All right.
I think perhaps it's a crew of one film. He's in a breaking time, and the photographer took this photograph. I don't know, perhaps for the Gladiator film.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. It's an interesting thought. Yeah. Okay, so we have some good words. We have gladiator, yeah? That's great. Okay, how about Rodrigo? What are your initial thoughts about the photograph?
Well, maybe it's he's going to some fancy fest, fancy party. I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah, it is weird. It's a special kind of weird. It's anachronistic. Anachronistic. Chron being time, ana against time. Yeah, this picture, like, it goes against time. It shouldn't be happening, right? So it gives us a weird feeling. Okay, good. How about Kako? What are your thoughts?
I see a man that, as I think, he represents a Roman soldier. He acts like a Roman soldier, and he is really, a person in a trip, and after put on the soil on the basement his luggage, he's looking for something to eat, to have a snack.
Good. Yeah. Great. Okay. That's great that you noticed the luggage over to the side. Yeah, so it's interesting. Where is he coming from, I wonder? Okay, how about Nihan? Would you like to share your thoughts?
It's really colorful. The first thing just I saw the legs, the beautiful legs, the girls, like a traditional cloth, like an Indian. She was standing on a truck to buy something, maybe. I'm not really sure because I couldn't see the picture clearly, but it's a colorful picture. I was just texting an old Verblink t-shirt because 2 years ago, like you, there was a Lauren that I'm sure you didn't know, and she had that kind of glasses that describe the picture glasses. I'm sorry, I'm just distracted.
I see. Okay. So are you suggesting that I don't do these kinds of classes in the future?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
It just reminded me of my old burbling teacher.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what you meant, like if it was boring or...
No.
No, it's okay,
No.
teacher.
Okay. That's just me being, being nervous.
It's really nice way to describe something.
Yeah, okay. Because I hope that we have some interesting photographs that open your mind and make you want to talk about things. And yeah. So pardon me for just getting nervous there for a moment. That's my nervousness showing itself. So I'll just laugh at myself and move on. Okay, so yeah, it is a very colorful picture, and I like colorful pictures. So we have a lot of colorful pictures to look at later too.
May I say something about
Yes.
this picture?
Yes, I was just gonna ask you to. Thank you.
I can see. I can read some letters. Gelati, panini. So I think it's Italy. Panini is the Italian sandwich. Gelati is like ice cream. So this is a bending bake for gelatini or panini. Then this costume is Roman warriors. I went to the Colosseum once. In front of Colosseum, there are several men wearing this costume to the tourists to make a picture, kind of models. Maybe in front of Colosseum, there are many tourists, so they are aiming such a tourist to sell this food.
Okay. That's great. Thank you for sharing your personal experience. So perhaps this is someone there to take photographs with tourists in Rome outside the Colosseum. That's great.
Yeah, then I saw that kind of model, but I've never asked her to take photos with me because maybe I need to pay a lot of money.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how much that would cost. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay, how about, let's see, Mark, I haven't asked you yet, have I?
Okay, I I need to say what I think about the photo.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that is an gladiator, but he should go to a war because it's an car whose ice cream or water. This gladiator should go to war. You understand?
I don't quite understand. What is this about going to war?
This boy should go to war.
Okay, so he is dressed like he's going to war, isn't he? And so
In the chat. Look the chat.
yeah, he should go to war, but first he needs ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah, because when a gladiator eat meat and don't ice cream or water. No water, okay, but in soda, no. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Great. I understand some of what you're saying, not completely. So you're thinking he shouldn't drink soda, though, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I try to avoid soda myself. Yeah. Good. So, yeah, it looks like he's dressed to go to fight a battle in the Colosseum, to go to war. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mark. How about we go to Janine?
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Great. So, what are your thoughts about this photo?
Oh, this photo. Looks like this boy is an actor. He was acting in the movie 300. Yeah, 300. And looks like those pictures from the backstage of the movies. So maybe he was hungry, and during the break he went to this I don't know how can I call it. It's a car. And he was hungry and he asked an ice cream or a hamburger.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, after that he went back to the movie.
Cool, yeah, that's great, thanks. We can call this car a food truck.
Oh, food truck.
Yeah. I love food trucks. They can have lots of interesting foods. In the United States, there's all kinds of like taco trucks and different kinds of food trucks. It's fun.
So it's common in United States.
Yeah, it's common. Every city or town will have some food trucks, and they'll be in a special place. Sometimes a different place on different days, and you have to know where to go and when to go there to find your favorite food truck.
Oh, nice. I wish we have food trucks in Brazil.
Yeah, they're kind of cool. Especially, they can be at different places, and sometimes you're driving around the city and you find a new food truck and you stop and try it, and it's great. Yeah, and usually the people are really friendly too.
Nice.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Janine. Hey,
You're
hello. Okay, thanks. Hello, is it Ivan or Ivan? How do I say your name?
Ivan.
Ivan, great, thanks. Hi, Ivan. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Great, and what are your thoughts about our photograph?
I think the gladiator, it's coming from the theater, cause he's thirsty. He wants to buy something to drink, something iced. Chilled. Some hamburger. Yeah. I think he's going to go for a travel afterward. I don't know. I think he's waiting too much for his order.
Okay.
So he's getting bored.
Okay, great. So you're reading his body language. That's great, yeah. Okay, thanks, Ivan.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so let's take a look then. I'm gonna give everyone a link, and this website, everyone can go here on your own and listen. I don't know how to play the audio through Google. So the audio is here on this website, and it's about halfway down the page, and it says audio MP3, and there's a little play button, and we're going to listen to the interview with the photographer talking about what was going on when he took this photograph, where he was, what he was thinking, and we'll see how close we were. So the audio is a couple of minutes long, so everyone go ahead and have a listen, and let me know if you have any trouble listening. If you're on like a phone or something, let me know if you have any trouble. Has anybody started? Is it working?
Teacher,
Yes?
will we use an application?
I don't know how to use the application to do this.
No,
The link,
let me
only the-
explain. You can only listen on the link, because you cannot add the application. If it would be YouTube or something, maybe, but you have to listen it on the website.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Okay, thank you, Nihan.
Let me see if I can find...
Only you can download it or upload it on your Google Drive, but it's impossible to listen something out of YouTube.
I have an alternative. I have the transcript, and I can read it instead of listening to the photographer. You could listen to me. Is this preferable?
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, thank you. It's my first time trying to do this, so thank you everybody for your patience and for helping me. Alright, so ignore the link, everyone come back, and alright, here we go. Okay, as you've probably guessed, this photograph was taken in Rome. I took it about 3 years ago, in I think the year 2009, outside the Colosseum, which is probably one of Rome's most emblematic Roman ruins. And if you've ever been to Rome, you've probably seen the, what do you call those, the human statues that surround the Colosseum? You know, where the tourists are. And normally they're dressed up as Roman legionnaires, you know, Roman centurions, soldiers, or gladiators. And the idea is that tourists pay them money to have their photographs taken with them. And very often, the typical poses are, I don't know, having the Roman legionnaire attacking you with a short Roman sword, or a gladiator throwing a net over your head, or something like that. Anyway, personally, I don't really like having my photograph taken, whether I'm on holiday or not. I prefer to be behind the camera, you know, to be the photographer taking the photos. And I decided to take a quick photograph of this Roman legionnaire. He seemed to be having a break, actually, and he was buying an ice cream from an ice cream van. There are a lot of these vans selling drinks and ice creams and things near the Colosseum. And when I take photographs, I often like them to include some kind of contrast, like, for example, I don't know, a color contrast or a contrast between buildings with different architectural styles. And obviously the contrast here was about time, past and present, ancient Rome and modern Rome, or Roman Italy and modern Italy. You know, Romans and ice cream, because ice cream didn't exist in Roman times. Did it? Alright. Okay, so what do you guys think? Who was closest to guessing what was happening in this photograph?
Maybe me.
Yeah.
Maybe me.
Yeah, a lot of us are really close. I think maybe Hyde was the very closest, yeah?
Yeah, that because I can read Italian word.
You can read the Italian words, and because you've...
that kind of people in front of Colosseum.
Right, yeah, you've been there and you've seen it. When I was at the Colosseum, it was 1992, and I don't think there were these guys there. I don't remember them being there, and I don't remember the ice cream van or the food truck. I just remember getting pizza. I got pizza across the street from the Coliseum, and I remember it didn't taste as good as I thought it would. I thought Italian pizza would be like the best pizza I ever had.
Maybe government need to protect that area. So there are no food shop or coffee shop or restaurant around the Colosseum.
Oh, so things have definitely changed since I was there.
So maybe this food car is much convenient for the tourists.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like it. Okay, great. Okay, so do you guys have any questions from the listening? Were there any words that I read that you didn't recognize?
Nope.
No? Okay. All right, so let's take a look. How do I do that? Okay. So we're going to take a quick look at these sentences here. I'll make them a little bigger. And we're going to correct the mistakes. Okay? And 2 sentences are correct and don't need to be fixed. There's 5 sentences, and there's more than 5 of you. So I don't really know. There's 6 sentences, and there's definitely more than 6 of you still. So why don't we go ahead? I won't and work. Can I get you guys to volunteer to correct each one, and then if somebody needs help, can you volunteer to help in this case? Because I don't know how to call on you when there's more than 6. So can I get a volunteer to go first in this case?
First question, teacher.
Yes, please.
I can.
Okay, thank you.
Letter A. The photo was taken about 3 years ago near one of Rome's best-known sites.
Yeah. Okay, great. And do we need to change anything here? Are there any mistakes in this sentence? Okay, I don't see any, so thank you. How about
For me, it's okay. For me, it's okay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't see anything wrong with the first sentence, so good job for reading it as it is. All right, how about sentence B, letter B? If nobody volunteers, I will pick somebody. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. So.
Okay, I can go.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Okay, so letter B. There are people who dress up as Roman legionaries and senators for tourists. I think it's true, but I'm not sure because I don't know the meaning of senators.
Senators would be men who were in the government, so politicians.
Oh, okay, so I think it's correct.
Okay. I think it's correct too. Does anyone have any other opinion? Does anyone disagree?
I'm not sure how I could hear. Centurion, Roman centurion, graduate.
Yeah. So, according to the reading, yeah, or the listening part, the sentence is grammatically correct, right? But according to the details from the listening, I don't think senators were included.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's great for picking that up. So yes, the sentence is grammatically correct. The English is fine here. So you're both right. Thank you. That's great. How about C? And remember, we're thinking about content as well. Yeah. Maybe it's all about content. I don't see any English mistakes. You know, we're running out of time. So we've done a couple of these. I'm going to go ahead and say I'd like to go on to our descriptions of our other photographs. So,
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah. So here I'm going to open. I have a bunch of really colorful photographs that I mentioned to you earlier, and I don't want to run out of time to look at them. So, here we go. So here we have a selection of photographs. I would also like to give you the link. So I'm going to do that. Because there are some more photographs down below. So if you do want to take a look at those on your own, you can. But we're going to work up here. Just work at the top. So here we have a selection of photographs. And what I'd like you to do now, I'm going to give you a moment here to take a look. I want you to select a photograph. Think of some keywords and feelings that come up as you look at it. Imagine you're the photographer and think of a few sentences that you would like to say if this were your photo. So I'm going to give you a moment and then I will ask somebody to go first. Okay, has everyone had a chance to at least choose a photograph?
I'm choosing.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to be impatient.
Okay.
I don't want you to be sitting there bored. So once you've chosen your photographs, maybe check in with me and say, okay, or just let me know.
Okay.
After you choose one, what should you do?
Choose any one of these photographs and think of a couple sentences to describe it. Don't tell us which one you've chosen because we're going to guess.
Okay. And you have to write it down?
If you want to write some notes down, you may, but we're just going to work on speaking mostly. But if you want to write some notes, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. How's everybody else doing? Who else has chosen your photograph?
Me.
Okay. Alright, so those of you who've chosen your photograph, take a moment, think about what you're going to say, and then when you're ready, please let me know, and we'll start with you. And that way, the ones who need a little more time to think can take some time.
I'm ready.
Okay, thanks. Go ahead.
In the spring season, there are many beautiful flowers of dandelion. But after blossomed, it became only seeds. Seeds have some like wing or feather, like feather. Then on the wind, they spread around another place.
Okay, great. Thanks. So, who knows which photograph this is? You can say
I
like
know.
So you can say a number, like we can say like this is the first row, the second row, the third row, from top to bottom, and then from left to right, the first, second, third, fourth. Which photo is this? Does anybody know?
Which of them, teacher, are you pointing?
Well, I didn't want to point because I wanted you to guess based on the description. Okay, so let me see. When I talk about the rows, let's see. Okay, if I go back to this window now, can you see? So the first row, the second row, the third row, right? And in the first row, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth photo. Second row, first, second, third, fourth photo. Yeah. So which photo was Hyde describing?
I think Hyde described the third photo of the first row.
Okay, is that right, Hyde?
First line.
Okay,
The fourth
yeah.
row left.
The third
Okay.
one from the left, the fourth one, yeah, dandelion.
Dandelion.
Yeah, okay, good, thank you. All right, who would like to give the next description?
Okay. It's a place where you can feel free. There's a lot of green area, like trees, and it's a very good place to the ones who like wildlife.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So,
I think
May I
it's
add?
the second.
okay, someone thinks it's the second, and then who else? I wasn't able to see who was speaking.
It was me.
Okay, great. So, Janine, you think it's the second one, yeah, in the first row?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then who else had an idea? Who else has a guess? Which photo?
It could be a lots of photos because we have many photos like this.
Right. Yeah, that's why I was thinking, does anyone have any other ideas? Like, I think it could be maybe.
I would like to make a question
Yes.
to him
Okay.
in order to be aware. Is there any building in your
No,
picture?
it's just trees. You just see trees.
I think the third on the first row.
Yes.
Can we see the ground? Can we see a road in your picture?
Yes, you can see a ground where people can walk.
Oh. So I think it's the third too. First too.
Are they correct, Rodrigo?
Yes.
All right, great. Okay, thanks, Rodrigo. All right, who else would like to have a chance at describing a photo?
I can do it.
Okay, great, Janine, thank you.
Okay, so one of the most beautiful thing is the sunset. And when we can see the orange sunset, it's the most beautiful thing in this life. So this photo shows a sunset, maybe in a tropical area, I'm not sure. And the sun is going behind a mountain, in the background. In the front of the picture, we can see a boat, and I'm pretty sure this photo was taken in Brazil. And that's it. You can see the sea, you can see a mountain, and in the right side you can see some houses, some beach house.
Okay.
It's
Was anybody
the
else confused at first?
it's
Yes?
the third one on the second row.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, good. It was a very clear description. In
Yeah.
fact, it was so clear at the beginning, I was like, I don't know where that is. Because we were very clear, and I was like, it's obviously not one of these. Good job.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. Who else wants to have a try? Maybe Nihan or Kako, or we have Chicken with us now, or Antonio. Who else is ready? If you want me to go back up, if you prepared for one of the other photos, I can go back up. Just tell me to go back up.
Yes, please. Can you go to the
Yes, of
view
course.
selection?
Of course, I will go back here. Just about there. Okay.
Okay. I take this photo because I love how it seems. It shows a row of guardian of stone. The sculptures are guarding some sacred place, and and that's all.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Who has an idea which photograph this is?
It can be two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a small or huge, big place?
It's a big place, but you can see in the picture it's like a perspective, perspective picture, with a large background, and you can see the sculpture in a row.
Okay.
Is there any human statue in there?
If there is a human being in the picture,
statue, any kind of statue similar to human beings.
yes, kind of. It's a mix, animal and human.
It's the second one, the second row.
No.
No.
No, I think the first, the Sphinx.
Yes.
Yeah, there we are. The Sphinx. Good.
Sphinx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's a mix of human and animal. Alright. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. Who else would like to have a try? Who's left?
Can I choose one now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to describe a pictures that maybe if there were taken in the morning or in the sunset. I don't know exactly.
Okay. Is it one of these photos we can see right now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there are men in those pictures. and maybe he will feel lonely, and he tried to seeing or watching something far away from him, but far.
Is there a shadow of a man?
Yeah,
Okay. I suppose the last picture of the second row.
Is that correct?
yes, that's right.
All right, good. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Has everyone had a chance to describe one of the photos in this selection here? Yeah, has everyone had a chance? I think everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay, so let's go down. We did some of those. We haven't really seen any of these. Down here. So these ones offer some different situations. So again, we have a first, second, and a third row, just like before. Okay, so let's see. Nihan, we haven't heard from you in a while. Would you like to go?
Okay. It looks like a memorial. It is a statue up there. It's a gloomy picture, I guess, full of gray. Actually, I couldn't see it really clearly, but it is something like statue, like a horse and someone on the horse, like an iron statue.
It is west.
What?
So which photo is she describing?
It is the first photo of the second row.
Yeah, I think maybe so. Is that right?
I'm not really sure that
Is
which
it
one had
this-
address.
Did you say the third photo in the second row?
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So, let's take a look at this one a little closer, because at first glance it does appear to be gloomy. Oh, it's not getting bigger. Let's see if I zoom in.
It's kind of long shot or something.
I
If you
think
notice-
it's Don Quixote.
If you notice.
My first idea was
Yes.
that he was Don Quixote.
Yeah, same as me, but it looks like an alien or a robot or something because of the hat, because of the red eyes or something.
Right. It did
I-
look like red eyes.
I think
It looks like the traffic sign on his hat.
Yes, it's a traffic cone.
Oh,
Cone. Could you describe it?
Hmm?
Ah, yeah, traffic cone.
Yeah, traffic cone.
But it still looks like a long shot.
I still think it looks like a monster with glowing eyes and a weird hat. It reminds me a little bit. I don't know. Does anybody play video games? Like I used to play video games a lot, and it reminds me of a character from Final Fantasy VII. I don't remember his name.
someone put the traffic cone to laugh, or to people laugh at the statue.
Yeah. So, yeah, at first glance it seems very dull, very gray and gloomy, but then you look closer and you realize that it's actually
funny. Yeah.
it's rather silly and humorous. Yeah, good. Okay, so I want to go back. They're so big now. Let's see, Control 0.
Maybe an anarchist.
Maybe, huh? Yeah. Okay. Good. So who else wants to have a go?
I would like to try.
Okay, great. Go ahead, Kako.
The picture I elect has a castle. Maybe a castle from Iberic Peninsula of the medieval Eve, and the sky is clear, and there is a tree without leaves, maybe a caducifolia, caducifolia tree.
I forget the word. I know what you're trying to say, but I forget the word.
A tree that lost its leaves.
Right, yeah, trees that lose their leaves. There's a word for those, and I forgot the word. As soon as I realized what you were saying, I forgot the word. Let me find out real fast.
First pictures on the third row.
Why would you say
deciduous?
The air or the weather is clear? Does it like clear?
It looks clear to me, like a winter kind of clear. You can take a closer look. Which photo are you looking at? Which row?
The third line, the third row, and the first photo, I guess.
Yeah,
the castle and the tree.
Yeah, so, yeah, and then the word we were looking for before is deciduous. I thought so.
Yeah, deciduous.
Yeah. As soon as I knew what you were saying, I couldn't remember the word, but I looked it up. Okay, so let's take a look, because, yeah, I see a little bit of cloud over here, but it's mostly clear. So, yeah, is this the correct photo?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Good. Thank you. So yeah, deciduous trees.
Deciduous trees.
Yeah.
What means deciduous? Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Deciduous trees lose their leaves in the fall.
Okay.
Their leaves fall off.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have one.
Great. We have time for one more, I think.
I take this picture in the casting, in the chairs casting of Game of Thrones, and nothing more.
It's really clear.
I think so. Yeah. Is it this one?
The third
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
But the chairs look like a little weird. It's different types of chairs.
Yeah. They are they're all different styles, different heights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe the king's chairs or throne.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, great. So maybe we have time for one more because that was a quick one. So, should we find a new selection, or does anybody have want to describe one of these photos? Yes.
Maybe it's a quick tour. Maybe you can describe a photo that we can get.
Yeah, sure.
But make it mysteriously.
Oh, it's tough. Okay. Okay. So, coming around full circle to bring us back to where we started, I've chosen a photo that's anachronistic So it goes against time. It doesn't make sense because it shows the crossing of two worlds, two different times. And that's it.
More hint?
It's a sunny day. The sun is really bright. The photo is very welcoming, yet cold.
Can I? May I suppose?
Of course.
Second row, second picture. You have a modern building, and reflecting on the glass wall, there is an antique building.
That's right.
Oh. Is that true?
That's true.
And the sun,
Well done, Kako.
and the sun is brighting on the glass.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. And I
Okay.
said it's welcoming, and look here, there's the word welcome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well done. Good job. You win.
Good catch, yeah.
Yeah. Well done. All right, you guys. Do you have any questions to wrap up?
Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you guys for being
Thank
so patient
you.
and kind.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye
Lisa.
bye.
See you later.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
guys. Bye.
Bye.
You.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.